ADOS, proud sponsors of ADOS Addicted to Fishing.
I'm Nicky, and since I could hold a handline, I have been addicted to fishing. Whether it's stray lining for snapper, jigging for kingfish, dropping deep for harpooker, or jumping in and going spearfishing, I love it all. Join me each week as I road trip around the country, travelling to both New Zealand's most iconic fishing destinations and stepping off the beaten track to show just how good Kiwi fishing really is. Whether it's a girls' trip, fishing with a local, or riding solo, I am on a constant quest to satisfy my insatiable fishing addiction. Welcome to ADOS Addicted to Fishing this week. Once again, we are off to Exmouth in Western Australia. Exmouth is known for its incredible fishing, and we're hitting the water with a world-class fisherman, Eddy Lawler from Peak Sports Fishing. Hey Ed, how are you?
How you going?
Nice to see you again.
You too. Been a while.
It's probably been about what? 3 years?
3 and a bit, I think, now.
Oh my gosh.
Have a seat.
How's the fishing been?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. So,
Cool.
yeah, wind's been a little bit up, so looks like it's going to blow a little bit tomorrow, but is what it is. So you said you want to do a bit of, maybe do a bit of whale sharking while you're here.
I'd love to. You know how much I love whale sharks.
Yeah, well, we've got the guys at Ningaloo Whale Shark and Dive going to take you out tomorrow.
Cool.
So you're going to have a swim with those and
wicked.
see how they go, and then we'll fish the next day after that.
Okay.
So
yeah, what's been biting?
A few black marlin inshore, a few sails, so yeah, we'll see what we can find. So
sounds like a mean plan. I'm so keen for that.
That'll be good.
So good to be back here. I forget how much I love this place. Like, it really gets under your skin when you get here, especially the fishing. It's just like, oh. But yeah, very much looking forward to that. Cheers, mate.
No worries.
The next morning, I joined the team at Ningaloo Whale Shark and Dive. So it's pretty good to be out here on the old Ningaloo Whale and Shark Dive. Nadia, you have been doing this for a long time, is that right?
Yeah, I've been doing this for about 2.5 seasons now, so yeah, it's amazing out here.
Is it true that these are the biggest fish in the ocean?
That's true, it's a true story.
That's pretty special. And you take, what, 20 people out here every time you come out, roughly?
Yeah, roughly. We can have 23 on board, so 20 swimmers and 3 observers. So swimming isn't for everyone, so we'll allow people to come on and have a look as well if they'd like.
Fantastic. Okay. You guys have a spotter plane, is that right?
We do, yes.
Wow.
So send the plane up to have a look around for us, and they let us know where the sharks are.
Now, what an incredible thing to do. How many do you think you normally see on average per day?
On average, we'll usually see about 4 to 5. The most we've ever had sighted by the plane in one day was about 40 sharks, which is pretty incredible. Wow. We're getting about 200 to 400 sharks here a year.
Incredible. During the full moon in March, the crystal clear waters of the Ningaloo Reef become a feasting ground for sea life, as more than 200 species of coral spawn. Masses of krill and plankton feed on the spawn, attracting larger species such as whale sharks until August each year. These gentle giants grow up to 16 metres long and weigh 30 tonnes or more. Just being in the water next to them is a humbling and life-changing experience. Woo! That was incredible. One of the best experiences of my life. Absolutely. That was amazing. I thought I had the best job in the world. Man, these guys have a pretty cool job as well. Woo! What a way to finish off another stunning day in Exmouth. Bring on the fishing tomorrow. Eddy picks us up from the wharf and takes us out to his charter boat. I am absolutely fizzing about the day ahead.
Exmouth's got a fairly unique fishery here with how close all the grounds are. to us. We've got the closest point to the continental shelf anywhere in Australia. We've got the closest blue marlin grounds. That's 6 miles from the ramp. You put your gear in and start fishing. We've got sailfish in the Gulf. We've got inshore sailfish on the west side, some good striped marlin fishing, some of the best inshore black marlin fishing, which is all year, same as the sails are all year. So we've got a year-round bill fishery. And then also we've got the reef. So Ningaloo Reef's the longest fringing reef in the Southern Hemisphere. And it's, maximum it's sort of 3 mile offshore, and the closest point is within a couple of 100 metres. So really close and really special little spot. So the style of fishing that we do a lot for our billfish is bait and switch. A couple of reasons why it works really well here for us is we've got a lot of different species of billfish and then size. So, 1 minute you can have a 20 kilo black marlin chewing on the teaser, the next it's a 500 pound blue marlin, so, or a sailfish. So having that option to pitch a different line class and size of rod is really good. So you're not catching a 20 kilo fish on 60, but also then being able, when that real big fish rolls up, you've got able to pitch the right bait and catch him on it.
Bait and switch is an exciting way to fish. The teaser is hookless, and as we see the fish come up onto it, we pitch a dead bait with a hook in it as we pull the teaser away.
So what's the plan for today? I mean, how deep are we? What are we doing to catch these fish?
So we're just on the first canyon out from town of Eddy. We're about 6 miles out. Program with bait and switch, and pretty exciting way to fish for these blacks and sails. And,
such a visual style of fishing. Like you've got the daisy chains and the teasers on the electric grills, which are out off the riggers, and they've got no hooks in them, and they're just splashing around, and the fish just come up and they just look at it and go, "You need to die," don't they?
Yeah, so we'll tease the fish into the back of the boat here. Nicky will throw a bait, and hopefully it all goes down.
Hopefully.
After the break, we see some aerial displays from black marlin.
Beautiful fish.
We're fishing in Exmouth in Western Australia with Eddy from Peak Sportfishing.
Pretty special in the way the billfish fishing and seasons, how they roll here. Obviously we'll catch black marlin and sailfish all year. Blue marlin run, we will catch them all year, but generally it starts in about late September, early October, and it'll run all the way through to March, April. But the hottest time would be, I'd have to say, October, November, December, January.
Right, so what have you got there, Riley?
This is our teaser. Yep.
And these are like plastic sort of rubbery baits.
Yeah.
And it's going to induce the bite and bring the fish in?
Yep, so it'll create more, obviously, wobble and splash. But obviously the fish, they always go for the one at the end, so which is this one, which is obviously a real fish. So they get the taste off that.
As we pull the teasers in, which will have the marlin going, I want to get this, pull them in, and we're going to drop another one back. So that's what we're doing today. It's tease and switch.
Yeah.
Very exciting style of fishing.
Very, very visual.
Here he comes. There it is. Bobby's eating the Nicky, ready to go. Lock him up. Got him on, nice work.
Back to drag off, did you say?
You're right.
Let him go?
He's just coming at us there. Nah, same one. Wind at him, wind into him. A little bit more drag.
So Eddy, mate, what happened there? You just saw him from up top.
Yeah, so he just come on the short dredge, just paddling in behind the dredge there. We just got the switch off the dredge, nice and short there.
What size line are we using here?
Running 30 pound there.
Woo! She's light, 30 pounds. This is awesome.
We're just gonna get a bit up sea of him here. Hopefully we get him swimming down sea and he'll come up for us.
Cool.
Bit easier to catch when they're up high. Here, just a few head shakes there. Bit of a reaction. Here we go.
As you can see, we're not even that far away from land. We can still see land, and we're catching black marlin on board Peak Sports Fishing. And these guys really know how to catch fish.
Just go a couple more clicks on that drag there for me, Nicky. We'll see if we can get a bit of a reaction there.
Yeah, 2 clicks. Oh, he didn't like that.
Couple of head shakes there. Here we go.
Head shakes.
Come on, up you come.
Time to party. Woohoo! Whoa!
So I don't know what you want to do there, Nicky. It's in his tail,
Okay.
so it's come out of his mouth,
Okay.
and it was hooked on that pack, and then it's just got him round the tail. So we're going to be pulling him from the wrong end. So we're going to have to put a bit of hurt on him there. Put as much as you sort of give him another 4 or 5 clicks, and we'll see how we go. You can see that rod going. Oh, it's going to be a stubborn one. Just go a couple more clicks there for me. Oh yeah. We've got a black marlin. We've been a little bit unlucky with the hook up. The hook's managed to come out, and we had him in the peck fin there for a little bit. We got a few jumps on the leader, and then the hook's dislodged from his peck fin and landed him right in the tail wrist now. So we've got this fish by the tail, so it's making it a little bit difficult pulling him from the wrong end, but I don't think he's too far away now. So what we've done is just put as much drag as we possibly can on him as soon as we did realise we've got him in the tail there now, so he's not too far away now. There you go there, all right?
Yeah, good.
Lower that rod tip just so that peg marker can slide.
What was that?
Just lower that rod tip just so that peg marker will slide. Even if you have to point it at the... You're winning there now. I'll get Grom to sort of just walk him up the side. You ready there, Gromit? He's still kicking, so... Good, Grom. I might have to get... See if you can grab him by that hooter, mate, if you can.
We're leaping on 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is so beautiful. Whew, that was awesome. Let's get another one.
Tackle tips and tactics, brought to you by Smart Marine.
Piranha P3 bluefin LED lighting. This stuff is the business. It's 18 watts, 1400 lumens, and it really does pull the fish. The marlin will see the blue lights out the back of the boat from far away and think, oh, is that a shimmer of bait fish? And it will come over and it will find your lures. Now, it also attracts the bait fish at night time, which is great if you're trying to catch some liveys, or if you're out in the water and you're going snapper fishing. So I recommend these, I really like them, and we use them in our boat. Bluefin LED.
For all your fishing needs, head on down to your local Smart Marine store.
Here we go.
Here we go. Woohoo!
Just after the break, the insane fishing continues. This week we're fishing in Exmouth, Western Australia, featuring world-class skipper Eddy Lawler.
Black marlin fishing, that heats up sort of February, March, April, May. June, July, they're there in pretty good numbers, but they sort of, it gets a little bit cooler here, so that the numbers do drop a little bit, but by August it's starting to heat up again and they're back on again. So, but there's usually the sailfish make up for that over the cooler time. So there's never a time you can't go out and get a shot here at a billfish any time of the year. So it's a pretty special little spot. So yeah, probably realistically, probably 320 days a year on fishing. Yeah, even being when I go to New Zealand once a year and go trout fishing for a month, so. there's not too many days I don't have a rod or someone fishing with me. So, first day of the year this year, we had a very special day. If you could write it in a book at how you wanted it to go down to catch a big one, in the way of hooking it early, flat, calm conditions, big fish, tease, just and be absolutely suicidal, and get the switch right at the back of the boat, nice and close, and then and the fight was epic. You know, in the end, it just on 3 hours, but angler did it stand up 60, so massive effort there. It was good. We had an angler that was able to do it, so all the stars aligned. It was blue marlin. We went 10.89, so, and it's the first official 1,000-pound blue marlin for Australia, so which is epic for a small town like this, and a lot of guys have been looking for that fish for a long, long time. So, and we managed to find it and secure it, so very stoked.
We've now switched tactics and we've deployed the Red Gills.
So we've got some Red Gill Lures out now, and do they have hooks in them?
Yeah, so the ones on the riggers, they got hooks in them.
Okay.
J hooks.
And have we still got the dredges out?
Yeah, we got one dredge, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And so, can we just go through the plan? When we hook up to an epic blue marlin, obviously I'll throw this on. Yeah. What do we do? Run me through it.
So if one comes on them teasers, we're going to be going to these ones. This is obviously it's going to be tease-and-switch with Talika 50, and then we've got our smaller one for a stripe or a black or a sail.
Yeah.
And then we've got our big one here. That's purely just for a big fish.
That looks like rope. That line. What size line is that?
That's 130 pounds, so 60 kilo.
And just like that, something comes in and takes the Red Gill on the rigger.
You good, Nicky?
Phew. We're just cruising along. Came out of nowhere. Phew.
Just go to that left-hand corner there for me, Nicky. I'm just going to get just come across that left there.
Left-hand corner.
That's
it.
Sit side on in it.
Beautiful fish.
Nice work. Let's go all the way to that corner there, Grump.
Woohoo! Exmouth Black Marlin, that's what it's all about. Woo! And it just came out of nowhere, and it came up and it just took it like an absolute rocket. This zucchini, God, I can't even talk. Red Gill Lure just doing the damage here in Exmouth. This is just amazing. I'm literally I feel like I've died and gone to heaven. Whew.
We tow him along so that we can aerate his gills and release him safely back into the water, ready to fight another day.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man, that was intense.
Give me a recap.
This fish just came in and just went nuts, jumping everywhere. It really was putting the hurt on me. I'm used to putting the hurt on the fish, but now this time it was the other way around. Right, well, we haven't exactly been able to show off exactly what you get in Exmouth, but I mean, getting 2 black marlin is still pretty good in most fishermen's eyes. Maybe not by yours, Eddie, but.
Oh, it wasn't easy fishing out there, but we had a couple of shots there on a couple of small sails, and
yeah,
a bit unlucky there, but
that's just the way the fishing cookie crumbles sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, well, at least those black marlin stuck, so that was good.
Personally, I've had an amazing time, as I always do whenever I come with you. I think it's always going to be hard to top that Grand Slam that we got 3 years ago with you, Eddie, but
it was some good fishing.
It was some really good fishing. But anyway, thank you so much for being on the show, taking us out, showing us your backyard. And I hope that you've enjoyed ADOS Addicted to Fishing. We'll see you again next week. Yoo!
When we come to Exmouth, we choose to stay at the Exmouth Escape Resort. We have a slice of pizza and an ice cold drink at the Whalebone Brewing Company. and we trust Qantas to get us to Western Australia and home again safely. And if you would like to book on a hosted trip to Exmouth and come fishing and exploring with me, book now through our mates at Travel & Co. To fish with Eddy at Peak Sports Fishing, visit www.peaksportsfishing.com.au. And to book your Ningaloo Whale Shark and Dive experience, go to www.ningaloo-whalesharkanddive.com.au. Gear, Care and Catch, brought to you by Trade Zone.
Here we are at Trade Zone Auckland Central. Let's go on and see Nicky and the team. Hey Nick.
Hey Nicky, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. What can we help you with today?
I have a bit of an issue. I've got a massive sheet of aluminium and it's come off the roof and I need something to cut into it with. I've got a grinder.
What size is it?
115 mils.
Righty. So you're working with aluminium?
Correct.
We're going to sell you a Flexivit product today. Flexivit is really well known. People come in and ask for it. The cutting longevity is amazing. So you're going to get really good value for money. And because you're working with aluminium and 115mm grinder, this is going to be the disc that you need today.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
I'll take this one.
Let's
Thank
go.
you. Cool.
For all your engineering needs, head in store or order online at www.tradezone.co.nz. Check out our YouTube page for tips, tricks and entire episodes of every season. And like us on Facebook to keep up to date with competitions and all your fishing news. ADOS, Addicted to Fishing, is proud to be with Extreme Boats, powered by Honda Marine. We tow it around in our custom-built cam trailer on the back of our Ford Ranger. Smart Marine supply us with our Shimano tackle, and we find the best fishing spots with our Furuno. We maintain our gear using Ting tools and clean up using Bosch hot water products, supplied by our local Chester's Plumbing store. We keep up to date thanks to New Zealand Fishing News magazine, and it all sticks together thanks to ADOS.